Guys, game 4 is ready. Let's do this. Jaedong versus Rain. Again, this is a best of 7. Jaedong needs one more win, and he's going to the finals of the KSL. Okay, so we're on the map Roadkill now. Rain
well, that's what Rain is looking like this series.
That might be Rain's skeleton in the middle of the map,
I'm
man.
going to be making some possum soup after this, Tasteless.
So it's Jaedong center left, Rain center right.
What do you think? Is Jaedong going to just finish him off?
I actually don't want to. I don't want this to end yet. I actually wanted this to go to Game 7. I don't know how that happens if he's winning this hard.
Tasteless, all good things must come to an end, right?
Yeah, but not this fast, man.
Well, this is so
That's
funny.
all I'm asking for. I'm okay with it ending Artosis. I just don't want it to end yet.
A lot of people have been talking. It's like, well, you know, he went down 0-2 against Snow, did pull it back. He played pretty aggressive to do so. Snow known for having weak PvZ. Rain known for being the best PvZ since Misu went to the military. And now here is Jaedong, literally up 3-0. He said in that little interview that we showed before we started, with every game he plays, he gets stronger. He's confident against anybody.
Yeah.
He doesn't lie.
Well,
he lost to Light in the first match of KSL that he played, right? He came back, beat him in the finishing match. He played against Snow. He reverse swept him. Here he is 3-0 against the best Protoss in the world.
Yeah.
And I tell you what, the Jaedong I'm watching right now is favored against Sulky and against Last.
That's what I'm worried about here,
Holy
Artosis.
crap.
It's crazy. So, we have Overpool here this time around. It is Rain going for the Forge expand, by the way.
Tasteless,
yes.
Someone that's won a bunch of tournaments like Rain and has nothing left to prove, is a defending champion of the other big Star League out here.
Yeah.
But still, he's down 0-3. Do you think his mentality is broken at this point, or is he going to stay cool and collected?
Nice job getting the hatchery down there. Look, because it's Rain, I say he should be okay. This guy is so experienced. But I will tell you, the way, especially those first 2 games, to lose like that, anybody who's played Protoss knows that feeling. Where it's just like, oh my God.
Yeah. Okay.
There's a way the game's supposed to look, and Jaedong has so successfully denied you the opportunity to ever exhibit what you could have done. That's tough, but it shouldn't be surprising. I mean, I'm sure Rain put a lot of study time into how Jaedong got this far, and I mean, it's not like he's doing that differently in some of these games. I think Game 3 was exceptional from Jaedong, and exhibits why he can be. Well, he is the master of everything.
The master of everything. That's a good way to put it too.
It's like our new awful nicknames for the pros. They call him the master of everything.
Of course, this guy's the Protoss master of everything.
Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, it's kind of crazy, but let's see if Rain can get to where he wants to be. I mean, the Zerg has the opportunity, just like Protoss do with Terran, to try to throw curveballs early on. And so far, every curveball's basically worked. I mean, in Game 2, he just ran over him with really well-timed lings, abusing the opening there.
Let's not forget the Muta switch in Game 3. I mean, not the Muta switch, rather, the Muta fake.
The faking what looked like a Muta switch. And frankly, it develops beautifully in a series like this. Because by Game 3, Rain's looking at that going, of course you're going to Muta all in me.
Yeah.
You're scared of me. I'm ready for this. I'm going to get my coursers out here. I'm going to kill all your mutas, and I'm going to win this game. And the mutas never came, and Rain's going, oh, well, God. Those cannons could have been gateways.
I got to say one thing, though, Tasteless. If Rain went 99-0 in a row right now against Jaedong, we made him sit here, Jaedong still wouldn't be scared of him. That's a fact. Okay? The Tyrant fears nobody and nothing.
So we've got the layer on the way.
Pretty standard openers so far.
Yeah, I mean, so far so good here. Again, keep in mind, sometimes Zerg doesn't have to do anything at all, and the Protoss can overreact and make cannons.
That's true.
That's kind of the weird thing is, like, if you're making a bunch of cannons and they're about to attack into you, then you're fine. But if you made a bunch of cannons and they're not doing anything, well, then, you're behind.
Yeah.
And if they're all in you, you don't make any cannons, you lose.
Yeah, it is. I think the trickiest part of Protoss is just the early game, how you want to, tech up at like what rate, how many cannons are you actually making against Zerg? How are you keeping pressure on? Like for instance, in game 1, we saw part of the reason why Rain lost is he's like, okay, it's time to pressure. I have 5 zealots, I have 2 cannons, I can do this, and then the Lings run in, right? It's like, well, I mean, you have to get information somehow.
Oh my God!
Oh my
Here we go.
God!
And this is the Ling run by. This is already a lot of damage here. Now the Zealot's out.
The pro block was actually pretty good. There would have been a lot more Zerglings down here.
Yeah, I don't know what's happening. Those Lings were bugging for a second on the corner of the Nexus.
Yeah, they were pretty sure they could get through them.
Note the cannon here in the main. Now he has to get that Corsair out and figure out what's going on. I don't believe there's more Lings being made.
No, I don't think so.
And this is pretty smart here by Jaedong. He's just doing everything else to keep developing.
Yeah.
You know, even forcing that cannon in the main, right? Because you might be scared, okay, is he going to mute all of me while this is going on? These Lings can keep pouncing on a cannon, you know?
Well, he is going to check for those gases once again. You watch, this is the one where he somehow...
He does do the all-in.
He does the all-in, but with 1 gas.
Yeah. Okay.
Sten going down.
Yep.
Okay, so it seems like this is just about cleaned up.
See the positioning here, trying to keep that Templar Archives out of the vision of the Zerg. So the Scourge are coming. They want to intercept that Corsair. Right now the Corsair is moving through the bottom right, looking for a stray Overlord.
He'll find it, but the Scourge can turn and try to catch it now. Oh, he won't find it. He actually turned it north just before.
That's actually too bad. That Overlord may play a bigger role later on. Protoss tries to sneak and expand down there.
Okay, so, I mean, Jaedong has gone up to 5-hatch play now, right? So,
yeah,
looking like this might actually get into a regular macro game.
I'm excited. So the 1 DT's out. He's going to see if he can't poke in, do any damage anywhere. The Corsairs have stayed back because he doesn't know if there's just a massive Scourge ready to wipe him out.
6th hatch coming up as well. So he's still playing pretty carefully, though.
Yeah.
You know, that previous game, Jaedong made the double gas. This game, he didn't, but Rain still, he's playing it safe. You know, he's got a cannon in his main. He's making the extra Corsairs.
Oh, I think he should get away.
Yeah, just barely.
It's not the end of the world to lose a DT, but, well, actually, honestly, at this
It's
level, it is
expensive.
kind of the end of the world. If it's Jaedong versus Rain, it's pretty huge. He's trying to navigate through here.
Oh, can't quite get the Overlord there in time to make that worthwhile.
Okay.
Let him in.
Yeah. All right, so he does get the DT.
Corsair's flying around right now. He's got a pretty good clutch of Corsairs.
Yeah. Well, and he's going to have a lot of explosivity on the ground here, too. I mean, all the gateways are finished. Zealot Legs is done. And, okay, the Scourge are coming from behind here.
Okay, catches 1.
Also spots a drone coming out here to expand. What you want is you want to have enough Corsairs out that you can pretty much one-shot Scourge, and you want to have the Zealots and the Corsairs move together. And when the Zealots start to fight the Hydras, that's when the Corsairs can start to eliminate all of the Overlords.
Yeah, it's a really good way to play, but he's keeping him back with those Scourge at least a little bit. They retreat all the way to the cannons. The Speed Zealot's out on the map, though, right now, so Jaedong's got to be careful about this.
Okay, he's coming out again. Oh my God, this might be too much. You got to be careful with that. Dude, the body blocking with those Lings is so good.
Yeah, that was really well done by Jaedong. Jaedong's macro is starting to hit its stride, too. He's on 6 hatches.
You got to be really careful with this, because sometimes a Zerg, if they kill too many of your Zealots, then you die too.
Yeah.
You know, you just don't quite have enough.
So what you're telling me is there's a lot of ways to die.
There's a lot of ways to die, Artosis. Okay, the Corsairs come back out. This is to try to pressure the Zerg into keeping some of those Hydras back home. Templars are in the game. I am assuming that Storm is done.
Yeah, he kind of started moving that one forward. It did have enough energy as well. Some Corsairs picking off Overlords now, so that's kind of nice.
Okay, so this is 6-hatch play. This is a Zerg that wants to have a fight in the middle of the map.
Look at this. He's trying to bait a Storm.
Yeah.
Ooh!
Okay. Yeah, he got the Storm. He didn't run him out in time, so these Zealots can actually kill these Hydras now really easily.
Yeah, that was a ton of damage. Oh, he's starting to eliminate Scourge as well.
The game is starting to go in Rain's direction here. Between that Storm and starting to get these Overlords.
He's having to bring back the rest of his army. This lets up on Rain a little bit. Rain actually getting some control in this game finally. And don't forget, like we're talking big talk about Jaedong going up 3-0. It's been winner's map choice. The maps are actually getting better for Protoss as well.
That is true.
So this is not undoable for Rain. He's trying to keep his cool. He's trying to make the right moves, and I think right now he is.
So Rain is going to get his third base up, and he's going to have observers in the game. And that's where the Protoss can start to really breathe a sigh of relief. Then you have all the stuff you need. You got your Dragoon range, you've got High Templars, you've got Zealots, you're making out of your Forge. He still has his Corsair. Well, maybe I spoke too soon. You still have your Corsair group that's flying around, making the Hydras defend. I mean, this is where Protoss got to where they needed to be. Right, and now you start asserting yourself on the map, and the location that Jaedong has expanded to, the Protoss can storm from the low ground.
Yeah, it's a mineral base, so it's not as important as a gas basis, but you know he's got to get that fourth up. The Zealots coming in. Lurkers are about to finish though, and I haven't seen an observer. I know he has a Robo, but this is I mean, unless you really clump him for the Psy Storms, the Lurkers will at least stop him from dying here.
Well, he's just going to go for the hatch snipe and then run out of here. And I think this is really smart.
I think it's,
yeah, this is great. Okay, he gets it, and he just backs out. Now he's actually.
You're
so good! You're so good!
Oh my god!
Oh my god! I can't believe he just did that. Oh, that was so sick.
Oh my god! Jaedong is.
That
it's not enough
so
to say he's the best
crazy.
Zerg ever.
That was so perfect. Thank block. Ah!
I was like, why aren't those units getting out of there?
Yeah.
Is the pathing in Brood War that bad? No.
But again, Rain did get in there. He poked out the hatch.
Yeah.
He kept Zerg on 3 base a little bit longer. But does Jaedong have enough? He seems to want to move out here. He says, maybe I killed off enough of those units with that body block.
Well, he's going to eliminate the third base. Look at that. A ton of units going up, and the Lurker Contain will at least slow everything down for a really long time.
Well, he needs those cannons to finish, and I don't think they're going to finish quick enough.
Ooh, but there is an Observer and a lot of Dragoons. He can clear out these Lurkers.
Well, hold on. He might
save
he might be able to save the Nexus, actually.
Yeah.
I think we got ahead of ourselves. The idea was there, but Rain actually just had enough and is like, excuse me.
Yeah. So it seems like Jaedong just lost a huge amount of Lurkers and didn't get the damage he was looking for. Maybe he underestimated how many units Rain really had at home, or his composition or something.
Thing is, Rain just needs to finish up his cannons and then own the map.
Yeah.
You know, he just wants to stop any more expanding. Zerg is re-expanding over in that location where we saw the hatchery poked out, but that is a completely manageable position for the Protoss, especially consider all those Lurkers were killed, Artosis.
Yeah, that's
a big investment.
It was like 7, 8 Lurkers.
Yeah.
There was something like 5 out front and then 2, 3 running into the natural, something like that. That is a ton of gas. So now Jaedong has to play very much more defensively. And like you said, you can attack these mineral patches from the low ground really easily.
Again, DT going to try to slip through here. Very good defense. Ooh. And look, you could just keep storming this.
Wow.
And I mean, having a hatchery and an expansion is not enough. You got to mine from it. And this is a really weird predicament because Jaedong has to figure out now how to get map control. These 3 bases have kicked in. He's mining from all of them. He doesn't have gas at that third one, but this means he's going to have a lot of gateways, like 8 or 9 of them.
Mm-hmm.
And he's just going to be macroing that out like a madman.
Well, Jaedong is playing in such a defensive stance right now. It looks like Rain is going to try to run through now.
This is really smart. He has the Dragoons to zone out the Lurkers and the counterattacking, and he's just going to try to run right through here with all of his stuff. I'm sorry, is there an Observer with this?
I don't know.
Where is the Observer?
He has Scourge, so it's not going to live for very long if he does. The DT getting is really cool, but I just wonder if he's just going to lose his entire army like we saw Jaedong do.
I think this might be a huge blunder here.
Yeah.
I mean, it seems like Rain had everything going fine for him, and then he had this really clumsy attack. Now, he's still killing workers, which is cool.
He returns the favor Jaedong got him with that Lurker attack.
Yeah, that was... This is where it gets kind of weird, like how you maneuver your army in StarCraft 1, because you can't move everything at once. 12 units on a hotkey, right? So he probably looked at that and said, okay, I can probably manage sending my Zealots and Dragoons down here. There might not be enough. I can break that position, and the rest of my Dragoons and Templars can hold off probably what is actually hotkeyed for Jaedong inside that main with some good storms, and it's going to be an efficient trade, and it actually went poorly on both sides.
Yeah.
And suddenly Jaedong may actually get map control. It seems like he might have more. Oh my god, and the Corsair badge is killed off.
Yeah, that's a little bit scary. He does have a good Dragoon count. He's got that Archon in there, Psystorm as well, so not certain that we're going to see a Mutalisk switch, but that is just something out of Jaedong's mind and into Rain's mind now.
Okay. He's going to try to come out now. This angle might not be that good for the Protoss.
Ooh, a good Psystorm there on those Hydras.
Whoa.
Another fantastic one. Rain's definitely got a very strong army still, but once you run out of splash damage, you have to be a little bit careful with this Dragoon-based army.
Yeah. Again, Jaedong needs to eventually get another base up.
Yeah.
Rain is going to continuously storm that location, and he's going to try to sneak it in over here. In the bottom right, excuse me.
Rain's macro pretty on point. He's got a lot of units still. Keeping that pressure on.
I was going to say earlier that this is Rain's game to lose. I think once he made that mistake, where he tried to hit the bottom left, I think he gave up some of his map control, but it seems like the macro engine is just kicked in here for Rain. I mean, he's just, you look at the army, no Zerg wants to fight that army ever.
It's very true. Like, he might even need to just tech up a little bit more. Yeah, okay, that's what I was going to say. The Defiler Mound can really wreak havoc on an army like this. Obviously, Dark Storms can be very, very beneficial. Archons and Dragoons of range, obviously Archon Splash still does damage, though. And Plague is just fantastic.
Okay, now, while Protoss is keeping that pressure on here, Jaedong has Adrenalings that are going to come out and just tear apart any attempted fourth base. So I almost think that Rain might need to dial it back here and defend a fourth base until it's completely littered with cannons.
Well, if he doesn't keep pressure on, though, does that not give Jaedong a chance to get out here with his Defilers, get into position, and kind of the same thing happens if that's the fourth base of Rain, is that can be attacked by Jaedong as well?
It's easier for Protoss to roam right now than it is for Zerg. Zerg gets in the middle of the map, and it's like you don't even have enough hotkeys to have your whole army grouped up here. So what Zerg actually wants to do is constantly just get in positions and kind of sit. This is how Zerg copes with the mechanical difficulties and the burden of what happens when you get into a super late game like this. Because, of course, if Zerg could just grab everything at once and move it, Zerg would just be by far the strongest race, you know?
Yeah.
So, Protoss is backing up now. And it looks like this fourth base should finish up. Now, what Protoss needs to do is just keep watching on the map because Jaedong's now trying to sneak out.
Yeah.
This main base is going to be taken down here in the bottom.
I love the roaming that we're seeing from Rain.
Yeah.
But the fact that he has Adrenalings and Defilers out right now, Jaedong is going to be out on the map whenever he wants, basically, right? It's just, now we have to see them actually take fights against each other. Jaedong going to come up here. I think he's going to push this army back from the south a bit, and he is taking a fifth base now down at that other main. Yeah, look at that. Oh, my God. Three Templars. Oh, my God.
Big kills there. Big kills.
Really well done.
Okay, I think Rain may end up neglecting the southern base. I don't believe he knows about that, right?
I don't know if he knows, but that's a good setup, too. That's just going to be, like, kind of dirty to get down. He can break it, but you have to commit a lot of units, and that's where Jaedong can make another strong move, whether it's flanking the army or attacking an expansion of Rain's.
Right, right. Yeah, the funny thing about it is that it is so far out. You're right. It's like, how are you going to take that out? And you will not have your cake and eat it this game, sir. Now, we're finally to one of the final tech units in this matchup, which is the Reaver. And that's to try to deal with the Defiler. Okay, great kill. Gets a Defiler. Yeah, that's to deal with the Dark Swarms and the threat of Cracklings.
A lot of Zealots coming down. Now, this is the moment we were just talking about. He's put a lot of his army down here. Rain will break this area.
Okay, one observer, though.
Oh, my God, that's so annoying.
Protoss is in the dark.
He's still going to break it, but what does Jaedong do? Does he flank this army, or does he counterattack, or does he do both? It looks like he's going for both, Tasteless.
Okay, he's coming down now. I think he actually wants to try to contain this army here at the ramp.
Well, with those lurkers, he certainly can.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
Here's the thing. I think Protoss is probably more okay with this than the Zerg is.
Okay.
He denied the base. He backs up.
He's going to lose his entire army for it, though.
Yes, but he can remake that pretty easily.
Yeah.
The fourth base is up, right? He's got the Reaver tech out. And now with shuttle speed, he's basically lasted, right? Because shuttle speed is the final thing you need to dismantle a Zerg, because you want to fly in there and storm drop. You want to drop DTs in places, or you can even Reaver drop if you want. And even though Scourge will counter the Shuttle's so fast with speed, you're nowhere near as concerned about it. You can kind of just out-micro it.
Yeah.
So look, he's going to do the same thing again over here. Just dropping a Zealot here. There may be one more Templar. Let's see if he gets a good storm off.
Well, there's a lot of drones over
here. This thing
could be ridiculous. Oh, my God.
Okay, not bad.
Yeah. Yeah, it gets a few drones there at least. But look, I'm looking at this right now, and I'm noticing that Jaedong's slightly up in supply. But Rain does have that 4th base. It's a mineral only, but he's got 3 gases, and that's really important for Protoss.
Now, let's also keep in mind, Protoss needs to find another place to expand, and it doesn't look like anywhere is going to be easy, right? I mean, the north location, that's pretty far away. Protoss does not really want another mineral base, by the way. Eventually, your gases are going to be pretty dried up, and suddenly you're only going to be able to make zealots, and you're just going to lose the game. You want to use all those extra minerals to make more cannons and nexuses so you can get more gas somewhere else. Okay, I'm still waiting. I don't see Rain trying to push this bottom place.
I don't think he can push it again.
That's what I'm worried about.
It's not time. I think right now is harassment time and zoning time for Rain. Like, he can't do a full-on attack. Jaedong's got the entire tech tree and powerful counterattack options.
Okay, he's moving out now. This is Rain coming up here. You can already see that there are Lings patrolling everywhere. Oh my god, is he just going to try to go for it?
I guess so. Maybe he thinks this is his best chance. Those Reavers taking huge damage.
I'm a little bit surprised. The Reavers not really getting their shots off. This just seems almost like an act of desperation.
It does kind of feel that way, but he's got so much splash damage. Oh my god.
Oh my god, the plague goes down.
That plague was serious.
He continuously plagues this.
2 plagues.
You know, I think Jaedong might be just too big to fail at this point in time.
Gets that shuttle. He does kind of massacre these Hydras as they try to chase. Oh my god, he got both the Reavers.
Yeah, he's got some good upgrades on those Hydras. So the Reaver not looking as intimidating as it used to be. 3-3, yeah. I don't think that Rain is going to be able to manage this, Artosis. It doesn't seem like he's got a good position. I think Jaedong, after reclaiming that bottom base, he's going to have that momentum. Rain is at 135. Jaedong's almost maxed out. I think Jaedong can actually attack into this in a cost-inefficient way and still come out on top.
He's looking fantastic right now, chasing Rain all the way back towards his base. Rain's still got a lot of High Templars, throwing down some wonderful Psy Storms during his retreat here. But look at the map right now. Look at the red.
Yes. This is so brutal. You can see the drones being sent down to that location. Jaedong's basically claimed the bottom center. Oh, hold on. Rain might try to push out here. The problem is I think that Jaedong can both counterattack the 4th base and defend his newly acquired territory in the bottom.
I tell you right now, I'm just getting chills watching the Tyrant in full form right now against the best Protoss in the world. This is a dream come true. He is playing out of his mind. Look at this. Getting every ounce of damage out of every single unit. Rain is frantically running around, but everywhere he goes, there is Jaedong waiting.
Yeah. This is ultimate Zerg right here, is when you don't even get to leave your base and play the game as Protoss. You got all the stuff you needed. You're like, I got Templars, I got Reavers.
Oh, this is
I have +3 attack, and then you go out of your base and Zerg's like, what are you doing, man? Get back in there.
This is unreal. What is Rain? What is the plan? I guess it's some more drop harassment. Drops a Zealot, drops a High Templar. Yeah, I mean, well, that storm actually got a little bit less than I thought it would, but
yeah.
He's still flying around trying to make something happen here. He still does have that mining base, or 2 mining bases, rather.
Okay, so he's doing these storm drops. I mean, this is all he really can do, but again, I think the only place that you could really expand as Protoss and hold it would be towards the top. But even that, I mean, it's going to be hard to get over there, right?
Yeah.
Basically, Jaedong's been so dominant that Rain is paralyzed on the map.
Yeah.
He's completely crippled. He can't really move out. The storm drops are a good way to do it, but the thing is, Zerg has so many bases, and his mining so much that it's almost like we're at the point of no return, Artosis.
It is starting to feel that way. If Rain can pull this out, though, what a magnificent victory that would be. He's really gathering his units together. He's been roaming a lot, trying to find a way in. This is a lot of lurkers.
Yeah.
I don't know about attacking uphill into this many lurkers.
Yeah, well, he just keeps plaguing down here. The lurkers keep burrowing. And you can just see how cost inefficient it is for Protoss to try to attack into this. Now, he'll eventually kill those lurkers, but then the next wave of links comes in, wipes everything out. And
this could be it, Tasteless.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh my god.
Dude, I can't believe we're actually going to have a 4-0 here. I never thought Jaedong was going to 4-0 Rain here.
Jaedong not just 4-0ing Rain, but smashing him. Even when he got behind in one game, here he is,
this
standing
looks like
on top.
such a mismatch. I mean, guys, Rain is the most recent StarCraft 1 champion that we have. He won the ASL. and Jaedong is just styling on him at this point in time. I mean, this is it. This is like...
Well, this is Jaedong of old. He's just done everything to its utmost. There's not another Zerg that could have done this to Rain.
No, it's totally insane. I've never seen Jaedong look so scary in the modern era. He is completely back. GG 4-0.
God! Jaedong is in the finals of the first KSL! What is happening? What is happening?
He's back, dude. It's so crazy.
Oh,
it's so insane.
God!
4-0, and the way he won, he looks so much better than Rain. I mean, guys, that guy right there, he just won ASL. Okay? He's supposed to be the best in the world. Not anymore.
Not anymore.
We got another tournament. It's got different letters. KSL.
Dude.
And we said, let's try it again. Let's see if we were right. Well,
this is out of control right now.
That was a mistake. He looks like he's going to win this entire tournament.
Yes, he actually, actually does.
Yeah.
What am I even seeing here? Like,
Rain, I mean, I can't even imagine how he feels right now after being crushed that hard.
Jaedong is the greatest Zerg of all time. We already knew that, right?
Yes.
And here he is at the top of one of the two Star Leagues right now. The top. He's in the finals.
So sick.
Oh, my God.
Okay, he's going to be going up against either Sulky or Last. I'm fine with either of those. We've been saying Sulky should be in the finals for some time now. Keeps getting upset. Last, this guy might finally prove that he can actually dominate in an actual live StarCraft tournament, overcoming some of the problems he's had in the past. Last kind of like Flash Jr., Diet Flash, Flash Zero, Flash Cherry flavored, whatever you want to call it. This is going to be a good finals no matter what. 4-0. Now, I knew Jaedong could beat Rain, okay? I'm not blown away by that. I'm blown away that it was a 4-0. That was so insane.
Yeah. By the way, the tickets for this finals, are they already sold out, Tasteless?
Okay, so there's a place you can still get the tickets. What is it, G-Club? What? K-Star TV, thank you.
Okay.
That's the website.
K-Star TV.
Go get it right now. Those are the only ones that are remaining. Everywhere else that we sell tickets have already been sold out. They sold out a long time ago. Go now.
Well, this finals is going to be out of control because Jaedong's in it. It doesn't matter who's going up against him. It is going to be just one for the record books.
Okay.
Crazy.
You can see the location there. It's Yes 24 Live Hall.
Yeah, that is going to be absolutely fantastic. Starts, I said, 4:30 p.m. the 8th of September.
Man,
so next Saturday.
I'm going to be there.
Yeah, I'll be there too, Jason.
I am so excited
I'm going to go too. Can I go too?
You can
I go with you?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
You can tag along if you want.
All right, yeah. Can you get me in?
I know a guy.
Okay.
Don't worry. I'll figure something out.
I just can't believe this is happening.
I can't get the smile off of my face.
Yeah.
I saw Jaedong play that well.
This is so crazy.
Just dominate. The greatest Zerg of all time is back.
It's going to be hard not to call him the greatest current Zerg, Tasteless. I think we might have to.
I think so. All right, we're going to go to that interview now.
We have the first finalist. Let's get to chat with Jaedong Lee. Can you even believe this right now? I'm just so thankful at the moment. You just suddenly change after the game. You defeated Rain 4-0. You have to feel different right now. Something special. Starting from game number 1. I got a little lucky, I think, and everything went for me. And that was actually much easier of a game number 1 for me. Let's talk about game 1 then. You certainly had a major lead. Did you actually want to take more time and try to have the dominant victory over the opponent? I actually knew. Of course, I there was a point that I just couldn't lose. But I wanted to bring my micro up a little bit, and I want to check the opponent's condition for the day as well. So I wanted to focus, even though I knew that I had the game. I just wanted to warm up my hands and get the micro perfected for game one. Of course, your micro skills were amazing today. Starting from your Zerglings, your drones, Scourge, Lurkers, eggs just blocking the way. And even your reaction against the DTs were pretty awesome. What did you try to focus on today? Yeah, the game just does not flow like this every single time. And sometimes it actually works the opposite. Like everything goes south. But today I think the flow just I think I just caught the right flow.
풀렸다고 말씀을 하시는데 글쎄요 이게 달라진 연습량을 바탕으로 했던 걸까요?
Did it actually matter how much you practiced for the match? Practice, of course, does matter for the match. I couldn't really have the best practice because I was having some sickness over the week. But other than that, I was thinking about the game, thinking about the build, who I'm against, and everything.
에서 얘기했던 것처럼 어떤 빌드를 짜온다기보다 이미지 트레이닝을 위주로 하셨다는 말씀이실까요?
So you're saying you did a lot of image training, even before going to sleep, even when I'm training, like actually going to the gym. I was thinking about the game and the build that I'm supposed to do. And because Rain does have a really safe build all the time, I wanted to use that as my own strategy.
보여줬던 다양한 플레이들이 뭔가 이미지 트레이닝을 통해서
You certainly showed that on the stage.
또
All
하나는
those image training.
그간의 공격성에 더해서 오늘은 좀 두뇌 플레이가 돋보였던
And of
점들이
course, you are very aggressive, but also your
점들이 많았던
strategic brain plays. Did you actually have the theme of going super aggressive all the time?
이런 플레이들.
Even those detailed ones, it was very impulsive. I didn't really plan on those strategies all the time, but especially on Blue Storm, I just open up all the possibilities and just go with the flow as the game progresses.
아무래도 정말 할 얘기가
And I improvise a lot.
아니었나 싶습니다. 1세트부터 4세트까지 모두 이야기를 나눠보고 싶은데 조금 이따가 KSL 투데이에서 또
Of course, I do want to talk to you forever about the match today, but we do have the post-game KSL today as well. But you are going to the finals. Did you expect this match to happen today? Did you expect to go to the finals when you first started KSL? Honestly, I, of course, can't say that I was certain that I was going to the finals. But, of course, that was my goal to start KSL. And even though I couldn't have the best practices, I think everything worked out for me. And I do want to have the best finals ever.
마지막으로 강력한 각오를 제대로 한번 들어볼까도 하는데 이 결승 3대 바로 내일
And you are the finals, and we will have another finalist against you that's going to go against you in the finals. Who do you think it's going to be? I don't really care. But I think ZVZ is going to be actually really fun. And also ZVT in a really big stage on the finals. Well, ZVZ, you know what's going to happen if ZVZ happens.
현상을 만들어주셨습니다. 결승 진출자인 만큼 정말 대단한 각오 보여주셨는데
And those are the final words.
플레이를 통해서 또 스토리를 통해서 결승에 진출한 만큼
And we do have a crazy, amazing story with JD being the first finalist. Thank you so much. And back to the casters.